You've been critical of the Bush administration for reaching beyond its constitutional limits in the areas of citizens' rights and the balance of power with Congress. So I'm wondering if you will spell out right now which specific acts or steps you would rescind immediately upon your inauguration.
Oh, thank you. I have said that I will conduct a full review of all of what they've done. And there are several things that I would do by executive order or by change in behavior, and some things that I would try to get done by legislation. I'll give you a couple examples. First, signing statements have been an unprecedented expansion of executive authority. You know, other presidents have used signing statements to say, okay, there's a contradiction here between law X and law Y. Thanks. Oh, I'm well taken care of now. And we need to clarify, we need to coordinate it. President Bush has used it as a kind of legislative line item veto as opposed to an appropriations line item veto. Mm-hmm. I think that's wrong. And I've had personal experience with it. I had a bill to require that people who had the position of director of FEMA actually have experience in emergency management, which, you know, is kind of a sad thing you have to put into a law. And he signed a signing statement. It was part of a much bigger legislative package, explicitly saying he wouldn't be compelled to follow that law. So the signing statement. Secondly, we need to restore habeas corpus when it comes to detainees. Maybe not the full extent of it, to go to court to argue you don't like peanut butter, but certainly to contest the underlying basis for your confinement and the serious conditions under which you're confined. We need to take a hard look, and we are only beginning to peel this onion on the whole surveillance bill and their claimed authority. That's why I'm against Mukasey. It's not only on his refusal to label waterboarding as torture, it's his apparent buying into this unitary executive theory that there are all these powers invested in a president that are above and beyond the law and may even be in contradiction to the law. So mm-hmm. I think we have to do a full review and try to bring the executive branch back into line with our constitutional framework. The other area is in dealing with the Congress. I've been on both ends of Pennsylvania Avenue. It's hard for both ends, and that's part of the genius of our system. It's supposed to be a little hard for both to figure out how best to deal with each other. And if presidents of one party, there's different tensions. If the presidents of the same party, there are still tensions. And I think that, the Bush administration's contempt for Congress, their stonewalling the Congress has not been healthy. So I think we need to do a lot to get us back into a better balance.